The past couple of months have witnessed what I call the rise of SaaS products for physical infrastructure and assets. By physical infrastructure and assets, I mean things that range from telecommunication equipment, such as 5G's antennas or optical fiber networks, transportation vehicles, such as fleets of trucks, ships, or even drones, energy-related infrastructure, such as solar panel installations or wind turbines, manufacturing equipment, such as production machines or smart tools. But my definition also encompasses non-mechanical assets, such as the fields or livestock that farmers manage, the reserves of gas and oil of energy producers, or the buildings that real estate companies own. Basically, the infrastructure and assets that are real and not purely digital. What I saw the last couple of months/years is the rise of specialized software companies that help the businesses who are in charge of this assets/infrastructure to manage, monitor, and optimize them. And to illustrate it, the best is that I give you concrete examples. Proxima, for instance, is a renewable energy asset management software that enables wind farm and hydro plant operators to monitor and analyze the performance of their energy installations. Swift is using drones to collect data and help commercial forestry companies optimize the use of their wood resources. Curb Waste is a SaaS that helps hauling businesses manage their fleet of vehicles in real time. In the telecommunication category, Expedo offers tools to enable companies to manage private cellular networks, including 3G, 4G, and 5G networks. Thanks to sensors attached to any machine's power cord, Gidwheel enables industrial plant managers to monitor in real time the health of their production equipment. AquaConnect captures pond data to provide data-driven farm advisory to help aqua farmers improve their farm productivity and reduce losses. And this is only a small selection of startups. There are three main traits that characterize the startups which belong to this trend. First, they must be tied to a physical asset/piece of infrastructure. Second, the software they provide must enable the businesses that are in charge of these assets to manage, monitor, and optimize their use. They provide a complete SaaS product that has features such as dashboards, notifications, reporting, integration with other B2B software, etc., etc. Third, they must use data specifically linked to these assets. This data can come from several sources. From the assets/object itself, if it has IoT characteristics, from external sources, such as drone or satellite imagery, for example, from additional sensors added on the assets itself. These sensors can be purpose-built sensors or general-purpose ones, such as smartphones, which are used to track fleets of vehicles, for example. If a product has these three characteristics, then it falls into my definition. First of all, I'm not saying that this category of software is new, it has always existed. But the past couple of months/years, I saw an increasing number of them raising money. And I believe that this type of startups is becoming increasingly compelling as it is at the crossroad of several very important macro trends. First, from a geopolitical point of view, we are transitioning from a fully globalized world economy to a world economy driven by protectionism and regionalism. This is why we are likely to see the reshoring of many manufacturing and logistic infrastructure, as well as a push toward energy independence. The second macro trend is obviously climate change and the need for every country to adapt to the changing climate conditions. This transition will require a lot of new infrastructure to be built, as well as to update the existing ones. And software will play a big role in optimizing the use of these physical assets. Last but not least, from a technological point of view, data sources are exploding. And more intelligence is built in many of the hardware we covered in this video. Software and hardware now go hand in hand, and the softwareization of everything is happening. This is why I personally believe that the software layer built on top of many physical assets and infrastructure will likely become very important.